But also, as I said before, as an owner, is being able to get on there and log in at any time and to see exactly, how the team are tracking. You can have meaningful conversations with your agents to find out exactly how they're going, and you're across it more. It's just the transparency, and it's so much more streamlined as well.
Become an expectation. You think back to the industry when, you had an auction, you asked the purchasers to go get bank checks. They'd go to the bank, they'd pay $15, they'd get their bank check. They wouldn't win on the auction day. They'd have to go bank it back again, they'd get charged for that. And it almost became an inconvenience. And now if you tried to ask someone to turn up to an auction with a bank check, they'd just look at you and go, why? Why are you making it hard for me to do business with you? Why wouldn't you make it easy? Everyone else does. I just don't get it. So I think the old way of real estate, it's just dead in the water. I think if you're still in that, your time is limited. In terms of what Realtair offers in particular, what I like and what our agents like is it's a full ecosystem. So it's everything from, when you first meet with them, then you first provide an update or an appraisal or a kitchen table meeting, and right through to appraisal, through to proposal, through to contracts exchange, auction reserves, price adjustments, everything, timed auctions, auction now is part of it, right through to what's coming in, in terms of bank security and deposits and things like that. So for us, it's just fundamentally changed the way our business operates. And I think through technology, we'll drive profit because agent commissions are getting higher, cost of living is getting higher, people want to spend less money, real estate and domain prices are going up, marketing is going up and everything. So we've got to look at what other avenues can we provide a service to our clients, agents, and also drive profit as well. Think about it, right? If you put yourselves in a buyer's shoes, right? It's a highly emotional decision, something that they probably need to do a couple of times in their life. I think a lot of the time agents forget that we're doing this every day and we know what to say, we know how to say it, we know our strategy, and obviously our strategy is to work for the vendor and get the best possible outcome. But I think at the same time, a lot of the feelings that come as a buyer, they come from, yes, they need to understand that we have an obligation that sometimes you can lay it off and you have to submit that by law, you have to act in the interest of your owner. So I think bringing transparency is fundamentally going to change, and I'm looking forward to that. I'm excited for that for the industry. And guess what? Those buyers have become sellers. They want to do more business with you. They tell their friends, if you're going to sell, you got to go through these people. And it's just feeds and feeds and feeds. So I think if anything, it's long overdue, and I'm looking forward to that side.
Because there isn't a very clear way for buyers, as an example, to engage with agents, because there is different ways to deal with offers and things like that. It also just creates a little bit of uncertainty and ultimately mistrust, because we can be completely transparent and clear, except the path that they were on with this particular property is different to a path that they were on when they made an offer through a different agent, only a week ago or so. And I guess it's that consistency that, that will ultimately, I think, probably change the market perceptions of us as agents. I mean, the last report, I think we talked about this the other day, Lindy, we were talking about the fact that we were third from the bottom of the ethics list. Yet as an industry, if you look at all the contributions that we make to our local communities, whether it's sort of clubs or sporting clubs or whatever it might be, we're always the first ones there. And particularly, I know regionally too, there's so much that you guys do with your local community. And it just doesn't get recognised because we have this one little problem which exists on the buyer side, which can be solved by technology today.
So a philosophy that we've got in our business is, we've got to be high touch, high speed, high tech, high care, which equals then high performance. In life and in business, you've got to design the game or the life or the business that you want. So it's all by design, it's not by accident. For the people that are online that are maybe thinking about, it sounds too hard. In our business, I'll give you a really good example. We went from doing, 1 or 2 auctions a weekend to 20 a weekend consistently, week in, week out. Our sales operations team would spend up to half a day processing those through agent box to get them ready, put them in express post envelopes and post them to solicitors. So think about their experience and the work and the quality of work that they're doing. Think about the speed of market to us to be able to actually advertise that something's been exchanged unconditionally through the portals instantaneously. Think about the $15,000 a year in express post envelopes that saved us, and then think of all the compliance that came with it. So why wouldn't you build a platform that enabled you to be faster to market, fully compliant, that gave you the ability to allow your staff to work remotely from anywhere? So if you want to attract the right talent and you want to give them a platform that enables them to operate at a faster level, at a higher frequency, using technology as a vehicle, tick.
my agents, what they love about it is the fact that they don't have to be behind the scenes doing all of that. They can be out in the lounge rooms, putting deals together, again, which is cost effective as a principle as well.
It's amazing, when I am out recruiting, talking to agents, and we talk about your products and what Realtair can offer and things like that, and what we do within our business, and they're like, oh my God, this is a game changer. Like, how are we not doing this already?
That's a talent attractor, and at the same time, maintaining productivity, you can measure all your results, and it's a better customer experience for everyone involved. It's a no-brainer.
As an owner, what I love about Price Update is I can jump in and go, oh, great, that agent's doing this, 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 and this. When we sit down and do KPIs every month and sit down with them and go, okay, well, this is how many, they're saying they've done 30 appraisals and I'm looking at 20 appraisals. So, oh, well, okay, no, it is 20, So it really gets you to dig deep in your business. And I think just in terms of working with you and knowing where things are, we're always talking around progress, having a whole ecosystem where it loops back, in terms of the buyer just cycles back into that process, it's going to come down to how good does the agent maintain their relationships. And I think that's really cool.
Yeah, terrific. And Kon, you guys are using it very actively.
Yeah, I think basically what Stuart said, I think for us, it's more the ability to measure productivity and also then effectiveness. So it's one thing to, punch out a bunch of price updates. The second bit is to see what the follow-up and the nurture looks like that. So we look at both productivity and effectiveness.
No, I couldn't agree more. And Lindy, I know that Lee's probably used this word with you.
I'm just laughing at that.
Yeah, claiming
doors.
I loved it when he framed it that way, pardon the pun, but I thought that was just so appropriate. I mean, that must be the same for you guys. I mean, you've got still geographically broad, but you've got a very tight community. You've got to claim as many doors as you can.
We do. But the best thing for me, I can be out in the car and I can be driving past and I think, oh my gosh, I wonder how they're going, or they can see they've done work in the yard or whatever. And I can literally be in my car and send one out to them straight away. And then we have a bit of a thing here where my team would be doing 20 a day. So it's just fantastic. But being in the car and being able to have that mobile on your phone and being able to do that is just phenomenal.